Welcome to the WM Landfill Surface Emissions Monitoring Training video featuring the ArcGIS Field Maps mobile application. In this video, we will walk you through how to install, log in, and use the Field Maps app for quarterly surface scan and penetration scan reporting. If you have any questions or issues installing or using the app, please contact Diversified Engineering at 330-364-1631. Be sure to contact your area gas operations manager for your login credentials before continuing. In the Apple App Store or the Android Play Store, search ArcGIS Field Maps. Press the Get or Install button to download and install the app. If you've already downloaded the app, please check the App or Play Store to verify you are running the most current version. Locate the Field Maps app on your home screen or in the app drawer. Tap the app to open. Select the white button to sign in with ArcGIS Online. If prompted, select Continue in the pop-up dialog box. Press the drop-down menu icon labeled Your ArcGIS Organization's URL and enter WMLSEM. Check the box next to Remember this URL and then press Continue. Enter the login credentials provided from your area GOM and tap Sign In. From the app home screen, you will see My Tracks listed under On Device and your site field group listed under Groups. Select the user profile icon at the top of the screen. Under Location Sharing and Alerts, make sure the battery optimization is turned off. Under General, select Cellular Data and make sure both Sync and Update and Downloads are both turned on. Press the X to return to the home screen. On the app home screen, tap or swipe the slider next to My Tracks to turn on the GPS tracking. Select the desired tracking duration. If prompted, give the app access to use the GPS only while using the app, access to motion and fitness activity, and allow the app to send you notifications. Once you are ready to start a surface or penetration scan, press the group icon and select which scan you are about to perform. To select a surface scan, select your group and then press the map labeled the landfill name, your corporation ID number, and field surface scan. Once the map is loaded, zoom into the map to see the path details. Select the layer icon on the top middle of the screen. Turn on My Tracks by swiping the slider or checking the box. Press the X to close the Layers options. Press the compass icon to center the map to your location. The black dotted line shows the proper walking path. Move to your starting position on the walking path. The green area represents the first 10 feet along either side of the path. The orange area represents 10 to 20 feet outside the path. The red area represents 20 to 30 feet outside the path along either side. The goal when walking the path is to stay inside the green area as much as possible while performing the surface scan. Follow the path while performing the surface scan using a methane meter until an exceedance of 500 parts per million or above is encountered. Locate the source of the exceedance to record the highest reading in that area. Standing at that location, select the blue plus button. Take a photo of the area. Allow the app to access the camera and photos if necessary. Select the Surface Scan Exceedance drop-down box. Enter the highest exceedance recorded from that location in the Initial Exceedance Concentration ppm box. Enter today's date. Add notes in the Corrective Action section if needed. Select Submit or the check mark to record the exceedance point and then the X to return to the surface scan map and walking path. You may now continue performing the surface scan along the walking path. All exceedances recorded from the initial scan must be followed up with additional 10 and 30-day scans. Return to the surface scan map to perform a 10 or 30-day remonitor. Locate any red or yellow stars on the map that signify initial scan exceedances. Red stars indicate outstanding 10-day inspection, and yellow stars indicate outstanding 30-day inspections. Select each exceedance and verify if it needs to be remonitored. If the exceedance has already been rescanned and corrected, the 10 or 30-day remonitor record will be listed in green. Walk to each uncorrected exceedance area to perform the required follow-up scan. Once you reach the exceedance area, perform the rescan. On the app, select the exceedance and the appropriate inspection. Select the Add box. Take a new photo of the area. Scroll down and enter the 10 or 30-day remonitor information. Enter the new concentration scan ppm and today's date. Press the Submit button or check mark to update the exceedance information with the new scan records, and then press the X to exit that exceedance and move on to the next red star. To select a penetration scan, select the group, and then press the map labeled the landfill name, your corporation ID number, and field penetration scan. Once the map is loaded, press the compass icon to center the map to your location. Locate and walk to the nearest penetration location. Select the penetration location. When prompted, select the penetration location ID under the Locations section. Scroll down to the Related section. Select the desired event and then press Add. Take a photo of the penetration location. Allow the app to access the camera and photos if necessary. Enter the concentration ppm from the methane meter. Select today's date. Add any corrective action notes if needed. Press Submit or the check mark to record the penetration scan and then the X to close that location and move on to the next. To add a new penetration to the map, select the group and then press the map labeled the landfill name, your corporation ID number, and field penetration scan. Press the blue plus button while standing as close to the new penetration point as safely as possible. Take a photo of the new penetration. Allow the app to access the camera and photos if necessary. Press the drop-down arrow next to New Penetration. Select the penetration type. Add the penetration ID using the formula below the box. Enter today's date. Press Submit or the check mark to submit the new penetration, and then the X to return to the map. Select the new point and complete the initial scan. All exceedances recorded from the initial scan must be followed up with additional 10 and 30-day scans. Return to the penetration scan map. Locate any red or yellow stars on the map that signify initial scan exceedances. Walk to each exceedance penetration point to perform the required follow-up scan. Once you reach the exceedance point, perform the rescan. On the app, Select the exceedance and scroll down to Related and select the remonitoring event you wish to perform. Take a new photo of the area. Enter the new concentration scan ppm and today's date. Press the Submit or check mark to update the exceedance information with the new scan records, and then press the X to exit that exceedance and move on to the next red or yellow star. When your scanning session is complete, return to the home screen and turn off the My Tracks. Again, if you have any questions or issues using the ArcGIS Field Maps app, please contact Diversified Engineering at 330-364-1631.